I think there are two different kinds of people. The ones who on December 26th like to take it all down.
Yep.
And people like me who would keep it up through the month of January if I could.
Eke out as much of the holiday season as possible, right, Stacey? I'm you. I'm in the same boat.
The tree's still taking water. There's no need to take it down.
Agreed. And we pay so much for it, we might as well keep it up as long as we possibly can. But the same folks who take it down the day after Christmas get it the day after Thanksgiving.
That's
right?
true.
When do you get yours?
Well, it was almost halfway through December
exactly.
by the time we got around to it.
And that's the way my family does it too. Well, whether you're taking your Christmas tree out today or tomorrow, it is going to be some rough weather. As we go into the overnight tonight, some freezing rain. Tomorrow, some rain. And Sunday, we're dealing with rain as well. We are issuing a weather impact alert, but if you're planning on hitting the slopes before the rain comes in, here are your forecast conditions for the slopes that are in the area. Blue Mountain, Camelback, Elk Mountain, Jack Frost, Montage, Shawnee, all open with more than 10 trails at almost all of them. Here at Montage, they have 16 trails open. They're all groomed, so if you want to hit the slopes before they close tonight, it is a great night for skiing and snowboarding. Temperatures a little bit above the freezing mark. Snow is still on the ground, but that will not be the case as we head into this upcoming weekend. There's a live look right now from our rooftop camera at Montage. Good evening to you, Montage Mountain. And this is our temperatures that we woke up to. Pretty chilly this morning, down in the teens for Scranton. Teens for Mount Pocono, too, woke up to 20 in Williamsport and Selinsgrove. It was a colder night this overnight than it was yesterday overnight. And it's because the clouds didn't hang on for any of us. We had clear skies. We all cooled off as that heat escaped to space. Now the clouds are starting to fill in overhead with rain on the way. High temperatures today only got up to the upper 30s, but that's warmer than we've been for the past few days. We've been at or below the freezing mark for 7 days in a row. So this is the first time after 7 days that temperatures have exceeded the freezing mark, but the surfaces are still at that freezing mark. That's why we're worried about freezing rain. Temperatures right now in the upper 20s for Cocoa House Township and Morris. Upper 30s for Scranton and Thornhurst. Same for Schuylkill County, 39 in Auburn. Winds are less than 10 miles per hour. They're light, not a problem at all. Sunday we'll have some gusts. Same for Wednesday and Thursday of next week. But otherwise, we're not seeing too much windy conditions over the next 7 days. There's a look at our holiday house. Today is our last day showing them. So if you haven't gotten your house in, send it in, and I'll put it up on the forecast if you can get it in time before 11 o'clock. This one is the Dillitz family home from Orangeville. I love that they have 2 snowmen who greet you when you come in through the front door. Thanks for sending that in. Now, we do have a risk of some winter weather as we head into the overnight tonight. We have a winter weather advisory for the southern tier up through the Wyoming Valley, northern tier 2 out through central Pennsylvania, northern Clinton and Lycoming counties as a result of the risk of freezing rain. Between midnight and 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, that freezing rain could fall and create a glaze on surfaces like cars and driveways and sidewalks. So you want to be very careful if you're driving tonight after the midnight hour or right after sunrise if you're traveling for the holiday or traveling to come home from where you've spent the holiday. Here's current satellite and radar. We got those clouds filling in overhead in advance of these rain showers that are coming in from the west. They're knocking on the doorstep right now of southwestern Pennsylvania. And as I said, we've been cold for such a prolonged period of time. Those surfaces are at or below 32. So although we'll have liquid precipitation falling out of the sky, it can freeze on contact and create some slick spots on the road. So here's future clouds and radar. Those first few sprinkles and light rain showers that could freeze starting in central Pennsylvania by 10 p.m. tonight. By midnight in eastern Pennsylvania, notice the pinks. That's that freezing rain, especially in our higher elevations of the Poconos, maybe even western and eastern Lackawanna counties where we have those valley hilltops. That's where I think that this freezing rain could end up happening. Same for Wayne County, too. And it could occur throughout the early morning hours tomorrow, too, creating those slick spots. Once we get past 9 a.m., we're safely above the freezing mark. The surfaces will rise above the freezing mark, and any rain that's falling will end up falling in the form of rain and not freezing. There are your freezing rain possibilities, a few hundredths of an inch, and although that's not much, you just need a light glaze to create slick spots on sidewalks and roads. Please be careful tomorrow morning. That's why we have that weather impact alert in effect for tomorrow morning. Temperatures up into the 50s for your Sunday. Stacey, I'm tracking some heavy rain showers very late Sunday night into early Monday morning. That'll also pose some travel problems for many people who are traveling home from the holidays as well. And if you're spending time down at the ball drop in New York City, you'll be contending with some raindrops on New Year's Eve.
We're ringing in 2025 with some rain.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Jeremy.
Yep.